This is Ruth, and I'm back with my second video on the Truck and Track die set from Tonic Studios, and this is part of their 2024 Birthday Week collection. It's a fabulous set, and I'd really love you to go back and check out the first video that I made with this, because it shows you how to make the full train. It's an advent train, and it is really lovely. But in that video I said that if I had time I'd come back and try to do a little truck for you as well, because I like to show you how to do that too. Apologies before I go any further. I'm getting some work done in the house. I'm going to try and edit out as much of the noise as possible, but there are two workmen in my kitchen at the minute, so sorry about that. The cutting list is in the instructions. I don't have the full packaging or anything for this, but you'll see it all there, and you'll need to cut this out. So this is with this die here. You want one of those, and then you want one of these. Now I'm going to do the decoration in this afterwards, but burnish all those fold lines really well with a little bone folder. And the idea with this is that all these glue panels, glue tabs, all fit on here in that kind of configuration, and this then goes on here. So I'll do that first of all. I'm just going to set that one aside for a minute or two and then move on to the back of the little truck. So you'll need to cut this die out twice, and I don't know if I said before, but this is 240 GSM red card, and then I'm going to decorate that with some beautiful iridescent mirror. I absolutely love this Firestone red, so that is 250 GSM. That will be going on top of that. I've got glue along this little glue tab. Everything's really burnished really well, and I'm going to attach the two side panels just like that by that glue tab there. And then I'm going to add this. This is a top or a base. It can be used for both, and I'm going to add that on there. That's those three pieces joined together there. And then, as I said earlier, you're going to cut 4 of these. On one of them now, you're going to cut out a rectangle from the center. So you just take this die, place it into the die cut, run it through your die cutting machine, and then it gives you this. So now the next part is just to glue these little tabs together, fold all of this around, put glue on that glue tab there, and then that forms a sort of casing for the truck. And then on the top I can just put this one down inside and make that flush with the top. So just a little bit of gluing, and we're on to the next stage. When you've got this piece ready, then you'll need to make a little lid for the top of it, because that's how it opens and closes. So you'll have another 2 pieces like this, and just take the center out of this one the way you did with the one for here. And now you can take the 2 strap dies. You should have cut 2 of these by this stage, and join those together just by the little glue tab, just like that. Then burnish all those score lines. They'll actually come like this. And all you need to do now then is attach these right round this one, and then right round this one, and that forms a little lid. So a little bit of gluing, not a problem. Just go ahead and add the glue the whole way around. Take your time, don't rush that, because you want a really neat finish on it. Set that aside for a moment or two, and then go ahead and decorate this up a little bit anyway. I might not just finish it, but I need to do that so that I can attach this on here, and then we can go a little bit further with it all together. So you can see that I've added the door on there, and there are two of these. They're sort of mirror image of each other. So one will go on one side and one will go on the other. Put the door on before you put this decorative piece on, and there's also then one of these for each side as well. So I don't like glue on mirror card, so I've got double-sided tape on that, and you can see there I've actually just put a little bit of black card in behind that little handle as well, and I'm just going to put that on here. And then I'm going to glue this, so glue that right on there so that's flush there and it comes right over here, and then we'll be able to put the wheels on this afterwards. I've cut that out in glitter card, and the other piece is in Firestone Red iridescent mirror card. That's beautiful. I need to give it a little wipe when I've finished. And then I've put black in here, and you can see all those panels are together on the die card, just there. And I've put this little panel here as well. Now I want to decorate the front of it up, so I've cut the little grill out, and that will go on here, and I've actually just cut out the same piece that's here and put it on behind there. I didn't paper piece that at all, and that's going on there with two little glitter headlights cut with that little die. And then I have used this little die along with Ho Ho Ho, and that's gone on down here. Did you see? I nearly put oh 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 instead of ho ho ho. I wanted to add some extra decoration across here, so I've cut that out in gold card, and I've added some crystal drops on and left it aside to dry, and now I can glue that on there. Once I do that, I'm just going to glue these pieces here and attach it on here. This part is going to be attached to this by little straps, but I want to go ahead and decorate this first. So I have the panels cut out, and again you can see here mirror card and satin card and whatnot. I prefer to attach that with double-sided tape than glue, because sometimes the glue just leaves a little ripple around the outside. So I'm going to put all of these together first, and then I'll attach the little straps on at the end. But you can see here I've got some lovely pieces cut out, and it's a sort of a combination of textures as well as colours as well. So we've got the satin card there, and then I'm adding the glitter card onto the top, and I'll just go ahead and do all of this before I come back and add the little part up at the top to hold it all together. I went ahead then and added lots of decorative pieces onto this, because there was still some noise in the kitchen, and now they've gone, so I've got peace to finish this. I added this beautiful piece up at the top here, and that's with this little die, and I've cut it out the 4 times, top and bottom on both sides there. And then I have added the little garland onto this part here, so just green. I've cut it out in satin card, and I've put one there, and then the little bell on top, and you can see the bell. I've actually cut the background of it out with the plain gold card, and then this piece with glitter card, and that looks beautiful on top of that. Then let's turn over. I've done the same over here. My lights are on here. I've got a bow on here, and I've got a big bow and a little wreath on here, and I've actually put some crystal drops on top of that as well, and they had time to dry. Now I'm going to add this top part on, and I just want to show you how I've done one side of it already. So I used this little die to cut some gold glitter card out, and I used the other one with the plain piece in the center, the little hole. Oh, I don't know where it's gone, but anyway, it cuts this out, and I've cut that out in satin card, mirror card. And then there's a little die that cuts out 2 of these together, and I've cut the little straps out with that. That's this die, and I don't know why I cut it out twice, but I might use those in something else, so that's fine to lay down like that. Now, first of all, you want to glue the gold one on and the little strap in behind, and then you put that in the center. So I have just put this in, threaded it through there and there. I'm actually going to just do it here as I show you. So a little bit of glue in there, just a tiny bit, and there, and then this will go in through there, just like that. And you want to centralize that as best you can in the little gap in there, just like that. Now, I have glued that then onto the middle of this. Then I have glued the black one on here, but you can see, if I could find my tweezers, this will do. You can see in here that this has not been glued down, so that's open. And when I put this lid on top, that little strap just fits down through there, and that holds the lid in place like that. All I need to do now is turn it over and do the same thing on the other side. Before I go ahead with the wheels then, I just thought that would be really nice to have some red glitter card up on there. I actually had it cut out in white first of all because I thought it might look like snow, but it didn't just look as nice as I thought it would, so I recut it. I've used this die for here, and I've used this one for here, and I used the same one for here and just trimmed 1 centimetre off it and put it on there. So now I'm going to make the wheels, and once I get the wheels on, I'll add all my little crystal drops on here. So first of all, I'm going to cut these pieces out, 2 of each set, because I need 3 for each side. I actually did exactly the same as I've done in the train. I cut 2 of these for each wheel, so I cut this out 4 times, and you can see there I've actually backed 2 together and then glued them on there and put this little piece that I've cut out with the gold right on top there, and there's a little mark at the top. I had this on and then I thought I'll take it off and show you exactly what I've done. There's a little mark across the top there, just 2 little indents, and it shows you exactly where you need to put the glue on. And you do that, but don't forget to check it the whole way around as you're putting your other wheels on, and just make sure that they're all aligned and that they'll all stand up properly. So check that all before you actually have it in the right position and leave it to set the glue. So there you are. Isn't that really, really lovely? I am now going to go ahead with different colours of crystal drops. It's beautiful. Different colours of crystal drops, and add some onto the garland here, and then that's it all finished. Those drops aren't dried yet, so I need to be really, really careful, but I am just about to wind up the video now, so that's it finished, and I hope you really like that. I was thinking you could probably die cut some letters out and put the name of whoever you're giving that to on there. That would be really, really lovely. There's lots of other things that you might have in your stash that you could add on there as well, and maybe even, you know, the bells and the wreath and different places on here, snowflakes or whatever. But I think that's really, really lovely. It kind of reminds me of, yeah, you know what it reminds me of, I can't say it, but it's a trademark, a big red lorry that sort of swings into town round about Christmas time, and it is rather, rather cute. So I hope you have enjoyed it, and I hope you go back and check out the other video with the big train in it. It's really, really beautiful. You don't have to make the whole train, but I just love the fact that this die set makes both. You can make this truck, or you can make the train, or you can use lots of these dies for all sorts of different things as well. If you have enjoyed watching, please give it a big thumbs up and leave me a little comment down below and let me know if you would try this and what colour you would make it in, or do you prefer this, or would you make the Advent train, or just say hi even. I just like to hear from you. Sometimes it takes me a little while getting back, but I always read the comments and I do try to get back as soon as possible. Also, my affiliate links for everything I've used will be down below in the description of the video. If you haven't subscribed, I'd really, really love you to do that and hit the notification bell as well. And until next time, happy crafting. Bye bye.